G'day, welcome to another video. Today, it's been heavily requested, well not really heavily requested, I've had like 3 or 4 requests that I do my favourite weapons, like a video about my favourite weapons. This isn't gonna include traps, just like normal, like guns and weapons and stuff. Also, I'm not gonna include founders weapons because you can't get them anymore because they're founders weapons, only for founders. I am going to be including mythic weapons because you can still obtain them, although it is quite hard for newbie players. So just like you can get some of the lower weapons on here. So I guess we can start off with number 10, which would be the Xenon Bow. I don't actually have one at 130. Don't know why. I've just never gotten one 130. I'd have it here somewhere probably. But the thing is about the Xenon Bow is it can shoot through walls. So it's much like the Neon Sniper, except better because it's a bow. And bows are fun, and I like bows. I don't think I actually have a schematic for it. That's actually just a meme. I bet I've gone past it and you guys are gonna get angry about me for missing it. But anyway, so I like it. It goes through walls. I mean, it does decent amounts of damage, but it's not my favorite. It's not that fun to use, I guess. I mean, it's fun to use for some people, but it's not my favorite. Next will be the Mercury Lmg. Where is it? It's here somewhere. Hello? There it is. So this weapon's really fun. I love it because it shoots out. Has a really good fire rate. 6.75 per second. Yeah, it's crazy. It's very high fire rate, does quite a bit of damage. It's not that common a weapon. I mean, I don't really see them at all, but I think it's fun. So I use it. Next weapon is the Obliterator. Great sniper. Really good for defenders because for some reason defenders can shoot through walls with it or something. I don't think you can shoot through walls normally with it. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But really good weapon, really good damage. Great for shooting down UFOs in war games and like twine endurance and county endurance. Next we have the Hacksaw. I love this. You might see a trend here. I like high fire rate weapons. Really fun. Does pretty good damage. I love taking it into Stonewood and just killing everything. It's great. Next will be the pot shot. Now, I don't know if you know this, but the pot shot does a lot of damage. Actually, more than the Mythic Launcher, which is just sad. But then again, I have crit build on the Mythic Launcher, and this has damage build. Anyway, so the pot shot does a lot of damage. So you just hit something, and it just does a lot of damage. I usually use 144 ones, so it does a bit more damage, but I have this 130 schematic that I craft for people sometimes. Next is the Pulsar 9000. Recently got this to 144. Definitely hands down the best shotgun in the game. It shoots out like a ray, like a circular ray of power and damage. And it does a lot of damage. Really good for when you got to do your shotgun daily challenges. Next is the Wraith. Love the Wraith. My particular schematic here is water, but I kind of change it every now and then craft a few different elements. I love using this thing. It's probably one of the most common weapons I use. Although it doesn't do the best damage, it is still a fun gun to use. Next is the Mythic Launcher. So I have this 144 because it is powerful. Super powerful. It does a lot of damage and you charge it up and it does a huge area effect that does a lot of damage. And of course this is crit build, so it does even more damage. It can do like 500,000 damage. Next is... what do we got next? The Bimbo. Okay. If you don't know this, when the Bimbo was first added, it was completely broken. Like, it could do millions of damage. More than millions. It could do a lot of damage. You could one-shot 140... you could one-shot 130 smashes with it and stuff. Well, like 4-player 130 smashes, whatever those are. Like 260s or something. It was super powerful. It did ridiculous damage and had really good fire rate. These days, it has gotten nerfed into the ground pretty much, but I still like it. I use it over the Xenon Bow. I just like it. I'm not sure if it does like a bit more damage than Xenon Bow, but it's fun. It's area of effect, which is also fun. Now for my favorite weapon in the game, Storm King's Ravager, or the Mythic Sword. It is just amazing. Imagine a Spectral Blade, except even more damage and super powerful. Like, we can compare, I think do I have an under-upgraded Spectral Blade? Oh no, I'm 131. You can have a look, like, it does a lot more damage. Although this Spec Blade is a crit build, and this is attack speed and efficiency build. So, if you don't know, you can get this extremely low efficiency, and pretty much it uses like 8 energy to use its attack, so you can use it like plenty of times, and you pair that with like a build like this, and it's just infinite dashing. It's amazing. Okay, so I'm just going to put us into some, I don't know, Plankton? Nah, Plankton's boring. Let's go into some canny endurance and just test some of these weapons out. I have all 10 of them crafted, so I'll show you how they all work. Let's put us in private real quick. Okay, so we're in the game now. I'm just going to start up an endurance real quick.
You know the storm shield computer
Okay,
is
starting
destroyed.
with the Xenon Bow Mercury Lmg and the Obliterator.
From the west.
Just see how these weapons go. So I'll just line up some husks and show you. Look how it goes through and like kills them all. You can do it in a big straight line, and it just kills everything. So that's real fun. Then the Mercury Lmg. Look at this. It is just so good. Very inaccurate, but really fun. Like, also, very large magazine. I love it. The best. And then this. Look at that. And if you hit a headshot, it like causes an explosion around them. Oh, trying to go for the no scope. Okay, sometimes when you hit a headshot, it causes an explosion. Where's the perk? Landing 5 hits in a row in a single cause. Oh no, that's the. Oops, wrong thing. Where the hell is this? Headshot eliminations cause an explosion. Oh yes, you saw right there. Boom. Lots of damage. Oh my god, my aim. Can't see with all this screen shake. See, they all die. Very powerful. Okay, what are our next few weapons? Let's get out. Oh, go away. The Hacksaw, the Pot Shot, and Pulsar. Okay, look at this. It shoots out a pretty short range ray that just kills everything. Of course, this isn't as much damage as it would be doing because I don't have like an actual like build set up for it in this. I'm just using a ninja, and like it's also these like husks at really low level. But just look how amazing this is. Like against these medium level husks. It just destroys everything, and this is why it's one of my favorite weapons.
We have a break in the action.
Okay, now we're here, wave 2 is about to start, and let's test out the pot shot and the LMG. Let's start with the LMG. Yeah, it's basically the Mercury Lmg except with light ammo and yeah, better accuracy, I guess, or maybe a bit worse accuracy. I don't know. It's fun. They're very similar. This might do a little less damage, but it's a lot more cheap because it uses light ammo. That just fell down one of my trap tunnels, and you can just it's crazy. Okay, now for the pot shot. Yeah, look at this. And it does a lot of damage. It's not exactly clearly shown in this mission, but it does a lot of damage. Okay, well it just got destroyed. So let's get our next set of weapons. Let's get a Wraith out. Yeah, this thing's great. It's fully automatic. Hell of a lot of damage. Great for low level missions. This particular one I'm using, I think, has a fire rate perk, which just makes it even more fun. Okay, let's get out our next couple of weapons. So, I guess the last three is with Bimbo. As you can see, great splash damage. I kind of just jump up, sometimes even like boom, boom. Yeah, great area of effect, quite cheap because it uses shotgun ammo. I mean, price doesn't really matter, but I guess for like low level players that don't want to be wasting all their nuts and bolts crafting ammo. Charged. Okay, next round I will show you the next couple of weapons. Okay, so before we start this wave, I just want to show you this amazing weapon. It's really good for mobility, because you can just fly across the battlefield. And then, although I do eventually run out of damage. So now we're down here, I'm just going to turn the audio down a bit. It's quite loud in here. And you just jump around. Like, look at this. Okay, this isn't a great example because everything dies, but you pretty much just hit jump and then left click. Oh, sorry, right click, and you go straight into them. And then I'll also give you another example if you just have a look at this. It's quite hard to see with all the stuff on the screen. Just watch that. It sends out a beam. And now, I didn't show the Mythic Launcher. So let's have a look at the launcher. Let's fully charge it. And let's just... yeah, look at that. Didn't hit a crit there, so it didn't do as much damage, but... yeah, you can see it kind of like ricochets to other targets. Yeah, it kind of just bounces around everywhere. So yeah, it's really good. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe. Hopefully we can get to 1,000 by the end of the year. And hopefully we can get that supporter creator code. If you're watching and I have 1,000, then use code ElectricoSo1. And see you in the next video.